Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock, where it's a review of the movie My Best Friend is a Vampire. Oh boy. It's a story of an awkward kid named Jeremy who's, he's a high schooler and like most high school kids, he's in love with a head cheerleader, but he also has feelings for a band geek named Darla. So, again, Jeremy's just your normal high schooler who's having some weird dreams about a woman who comes to him in his nightmares and tries to seduce him. Yeah. His buddy Ralph is sort of a womanizer, and one day there's a call to where this woman wants to have somebody go up there and spend a little time with her, and of course Jeremy goes for it. Turns out the woman is a vampire. Yeah, her name's Nora, in case you were wondering. Well, after that, Jeremy meets up with a vampire who tries to show him the ways and everything like that, and his name is MODOK. And MODOK tries to... MODOK tries to teach Jeremy the ways of the vampire. Even though he's not quite undead, but he's basically sort of a vampire in training. And this leads to a couple of vampire hunters named McCarthy and Grimsdyke. Interesting names. Who are on the hunt for the vampires for Jeremy, MODOK, and Nora, the female vampire. And while all this is going on, Jeremy's parents notice that he's acting kind of strange. You know, he's like squeezing the blood out of meat and drinking it down and everything like that. They don't suspect he's a vampire, though. They suspect he might be gay. Yeah. Oh, the laughs are just so much in this movie. Finally, MODOK and Nora save the day by helping out Jeremy because apparently the vampire hunters get Jeremy's buddy Ralph instead. And McCarthy becomes a vampire due to one of MODOK's female assistants. And yeah, so Jeremy introduces Darla to his parents, and seems like his parents are like, oh, so he's not gay after all. Yeah, that becomes a running gag in this movie. And Ralph pretty much just can't believe everything that happened. And there's the end of the movie. So why did this movie suck? No pun intended. It was an alright movie, but it just wasn't something I found all that funny. I think the whole running gag of, our son might be gay even though he's drinking blood and hanging out with some guy late at night and all this, and it was just not all that funny. It was supposed to, I guess you could say it was supposed to be a teen horror comedy, and it was just lame. It was really, really bad. It was extremely horrible and not really all that great. I'm sorry, if I saw a buddy of mine drinking blood, my first thought would not be, he might be gay. I'm sorry, folks, but seriously, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of stupid, but I guess it is what it is, so, But if you've seen it, you want to leave me a comment below, feel free to, and if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. That's going to do it for this edition of Doc Schlock. Tune in tomorrow when I might be reviewing something even worse than this, and that is always possible. Oh, man. Before I forget, the movie starred Robert Sean Leonard, who a lot of you might remember from a movie called Powder. And from what everybody says, that movie's god-awful bad. And Rene Auberjonois, who was on Benson. He was on Star Trek, Deep Space Nine. And I think he was in one of the Star Trek movies, but I'm not 100% sure. But he's a funny guy. He tried. God bless him. He tried to make this movie worth watching, but he just couldn't do it. So there you guys go. All right, gang. Well, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Yeah. So until then. Oh, if you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that was badly done in vain, no pun intended again, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on. God, this movie sucked. I did it again.